Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Book Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Landon Root.
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Brandon Marsh, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Left field. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So here is Bryce Harper right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. One out in the top of the first. Kyle Schwarber up now. He provides pure power and a tone setter in the lineup.
Yeah, and he's unique. Not many guys hit 40 homers from the top of the order.
Man at first, one away.
Ball one.
Sinker. Low outside.
Clips the corner. Going to count 1-2. Quick move to first, and he's back standing. Marsh stands at first with one out. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Trey Turner with a chance now. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This is Bryson Stott. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That's to third. In time to Devers. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Wheeler. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throws to first. What a play. So here's Bader now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Batting third,
so a man at first. Willie Adames stands in.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Bader runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Swings through that. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering misses. 2-2. On a line, base hit. Here comes Bader around third. He comes across to score, and the Giants tie it up. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. And here is Matt Chapman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Chapman gets a piece there. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That's too low. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. On the ground at first. Takes it himself and quickly one away in the second. Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Rafael Marchand in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets him to chase after that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. At the plate, Johan Rojas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Full extension, makes the catch. Runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that one right there is a tough one for the outfielder. If he plays it on a hop, he could actually have a chance to throw him out at home, but you don't want to assume that. You know, it was hit shallow enough. I think going ahead, laying out, getting the sure out, that's the way that you want to do it every time.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Marchand off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Back here at Oracle Park and digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. Sliced hard but foul. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering is outside. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Bangs off the wall.
All over that one right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Luis Ariz stands in. Rolled slowly to first. Harper over to Turner for 1 and 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering is downstairs. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to be Bryce Eldridge. Throw. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Swinging a foul out of play. Harper with another scorching run of play lately.
That's a ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Curveball. Below inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sinker. Middle outside.
The 1-2.
Sinker. Low outside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses,
that's down.
and that is ball 1. Schwarber working through some struggles lately. And that chops in for a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. And it's fouled away.
Sinker. Middle inside.
0-1.
Sinker. Below outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Curveball. Below outside.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Below outside.
And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 0-1 down. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. A lot of game to play, Boog, but he's still searching for his first knock in this one. Just takes one to keep that hitting streak alive.
This one in the air, center field. Marsh on the move, and there's one away. One out man at first, and now Harrison Bader. He walked and came around to score his first time up. There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Now he's challenging the called strike, so the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Fought off foul. The 2-2. And that one ripped into right. Makes the grab. Now a long throw to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the fourth. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And he grounds one to the right side. Schmidt whips it to first. One pitch and one out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. And there are two down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Marchand stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Quick toss to first, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And we're starting over.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Matt Chapman. Grounded out his first time up. Hit on the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Go ahead run on base. Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit.
That's a ball.
Runner takes off and fouled off. Runner goes again. Out to center. Marsh in position. And there's one down. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Rips one to right. He's got it. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Casey Schmidt digs in now. Base hit. Chapman headed home. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Eldridge swings through it for strike one. Man at second. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he's safe at first. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Quick move to first, and he's back in there. Runner on the go. On the ground right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. Roop back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swings through that one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Here's a high chopper. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Aye.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one in the air, center field. Marsh on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. And now Bader up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. That one almost got him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Willie Adames, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Matt Chapman. Base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Taijuan Walker. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here is Devers, 1 for 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Runner from second scores as they add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Schmidt up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Out to short, Turner. Sends it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in San Francisco. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Harper, the former Rookie of the Year, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league.
Low inside.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Harper wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges.
Low inside.
Just missed.
Middle inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul straight back.
Curveball. Low inside.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Sinker. Low
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Giants leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Low outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's Turner now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stop. The next to hit takes ball 1.
Sinker. Low inside.
Bounce to the right. Schmidt in plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. And digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. Short hop liner, handled it short. Turner with the throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Patrick Bailey. And there's a foul ball. Upstairs, ball 1. That's to 3rd. Boom. Slings to first in time. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, one of the hottest bats in the league coming into this one, Boob. Nothing doing so far today, but all it takes.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And up next for the Giants, Harrison Bader. Quick toss to first. Lee back on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. That's smashed towards center. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Digging in, Otto Kemp. And first offering is fouled off.
Low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Oh, what a flip for 1.
He's
to
safe.
first, not in time. Great effort there. 1 out, man at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
This one in the air. Chapman settles under this one. 2 away now. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Waste no time there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 7-3. A new arm into the game, the righty Hayden Birdsong. He's been so good against lefties.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Circle change. Low outside.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here in San Francisco, and digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. On the ground. Boom. Throws on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 gone now. And here is Matt Chapman.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
This one in the air, right field. Rojas makes his way towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And a big swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
0-1 now.
Ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Fouled off left side.
Slider. Middle inside.
On the ground to third. Chapman. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. Foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of the...
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. Third home run of the season, and they add on. It's 8-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next will be the Giants DH, Luis Arias. Liner, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Schmidt now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner on the go. Ripped on a line to center. Marsh moving under this one, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Bryce Eldridge. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. In the air, left field. And it falls. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the ninth. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And a ground ball to first, but it kicks foul. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Birdsong, a 6'4" righty, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. Out towards right center field. 2 down. So now the Phillies down to their final out. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Lee ranging back, and that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on.
In the air, right field. Lee on the move. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.